My name is Genevieve. I'm a paleoanthropologist and rock art researcher. And here I am again with the ongoing Q&A series for Cave Art 101 with World of Paleoanthropology. So many great questions, and today's question is a fun one because I am so into technology. I mean, I love old stuff and I also love really new stuff. And I think all these amazing new technologies that are getting invented are exactly what we need to better understand the old stuff. So kudos to Taylor for asking me the question today about whether, what technologies do I think would help us to be able to find art that maybe we can't see anymore with the naked eye, or identify more caves, art in caves or even outside the caves. So basically, yeah, what technology can we use to help us detect things that we can't technically see? So again, I mean, I could keep going, but we will try and be quick today. So really quickly, probably one of the most valuable tools we have in the field right now is an algorithm that we borrowed from satellites, and it's called decorrelation stretch software, or dstretch for short. And it's basically, what it's doing is it's expanding the color bands out. This is a very bad explanation, but basically it's allowing us to see with much greater detail things like reds, for instance, which you can no longer see with the naked eye. Now, first off, the incredibly sensitive sensors that we have inside digital cameras has already changed the game because the sensors pick up things that we can't see. Then on top of that, we can use these algorithms in what we call post-processing, so basically on a computer afterwards. And we can then enhance the reds, the blacks, the yellows. We can play around with different variations of how we're playing with the red, green, and blue channels. And when we change up the way that they look, it allows us to enhance different colors that maybe we couldn't see before, but the data's sitting there because of the sensitivity of those digital sensors on the cameras. I mean, probably one of the coolest examples was a cave in Spain where all I could see on the wall was literally sort of reddish smearing line. But when you hang around enough caves, it looked a bit like the back of an animal. You just kind of start to recognize the shape of things. And so almost just as a whim, it was because there wasn't supposed to be any art really in that part of the cave, just sort of was oh, let's take a picture, go out, look at it afterwards. There was a full deer there with antlers and the whole shebang. And literally all you could see was the red smear. So that was even a few years ago now. With dstretch, I think the big thing for me, what I would really like to see us be able to do with it next, and we're working on it, is to make this real time. What I would love is to be able to take that type of algorithm or something similar, maybe even now shifting into the hyperspectral stuff, which is so cool, because that allows, again, even greater sensing across more of the light spectrum and all at once. And being able to almost do it in real time while we're in a cave would be incredible. I mean, that would be such a gift, because there's caves where we don't have very long sometimes to be in them because they're so delicate in the environment, we can't mess it up. And so literally my worst nightmare is what if I walked past the most important art image that there was and I didn't even see it because, with the dim light in the caves and all these things, and because I'm not real time sensing as I go, I'm not seeing everything. I'm focusing more on areas where you would likely find art, right? So yeah, that's literally my deepest fear is what if I missed the thing? So that would be incredibly cool to be able to have that kind of technology, or maybe some of these neat AR glasses they have now. So yeah, we're playing with it. So I hope in the future that that would be something that we could add to our archaeology toolkit. So not just trowels and brushes anymore. Thanks, Taylor.